and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Although I'm not a financial planner and you should never take advice from anyone on the internet, I'd like to offer some perspectives on how I do strategic market analysis and find stocks to trade. Everyone should have their own method or plan, and it should be simple. What I'll cover in this weekly update video is we'll look at some of the major indexes and the FANG stocks to see what is in store for next week. The FANG stocks are Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google, Microsoft, TSLA, and I've added CRSP. We'll take a high-level look at my watch list of 180 plus stocks and look at the signals that are generated from that watch list. We'll look at some of the closed trades from last week and some winners and losers. In other words, we'll look at my mistakes and my winners. We'll also look at my open trades currently. And we'll look at some actionable trades for the next session. In other words, we're trying to predict what's going to happen at the open in the morning and have some trades ready. And finally, we'll briefly look at my best portfolio and see how it's performing. Remember to please like and subscribe to this channel. We're only getting better. I always like to look at FinViz to see what the market has done today or during the last session. The Dow closed slightly above the close of yesterday. So did the Nasdaq, not much. And the S&P 500 slightly down at the end of the day. You can see there's a lot of red, including the FANG stocks. Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Amazon, TSLA. I like Visa. So it was not a great session on Friday. Will it continue? Here's the S&P 500. Looking at China, it didn't do so bad, and that's our competition for this next 10 years. A lot of the smaller companies did quite well. Looking at the SPY, it closed down from its open, still in an uptrend. There's a lot of money in the market, and there's going to be a lot of cash coming into the market if the stimulus checks come through. But I do think that there's going to be a slight downward trend that continue into next week. The Russell has been strong, and it closed above its open. The Qs closed slightly below yesterday's close. So all three indexes seemed like it was going to, in the morning, to go way up and hit its new highs, and it did. And later on in the afternoon, they all dropped, and there's very little change at the end of the day. Quickly looking at the FANG stocks, according to my zigzag indicator, it seems like the Facebook is in an uptrend, but today, on Friday, it took a very, very deep dive. There's been some investigations going on by Congress. Perhaps maybe they influenced it. Anyway, there's no singles here for Facebook. Apple's still diving. Amazon seems to be in a range. No momentum here. Slight uptrend on your 50-day moving average and uptrend on your 200-day. Uptrend 50, uptrend 200, downtrend for the last 10 days. There has been much momentum. Now there seems to be some momentum on the downward side. Google been going up. RSI is showing a down. It has crossed over the 70. Zigzag is still up. So you don't take this buy. You need to watch it. Perhaps maybe momentum is starting to fade. Perhaps maybe Google is going to have a couple days, especially if next week goes bad for the technicals. Netflix up, but the last 4 or 5 days it's been going down. Zigzag hasn't changed. There hasn't been any MACD single for a while. We didn't take this MACD single because of Zigzag being still in an upward trend. Hey, these FANG stocks, I'm not really much tapped up on them. Microsoft, upward trend, no singles. Momentum seems to be fading. The last stock is CRSP. It's a cure for cancer, and it's been sliding. But I have a feeling it's going to flip very soon. There's the RSI coming around. Last 2 days, CRSP seems to be going up. If it goes up on Monday, this will all flip. The sector's performing quite well on Friday, where basic materials, industrials, and real estate, along with financial and energy. Technology didn't do so bad, but the big FANG stocks were not so hot. Here's technology for the week. Down pretty low, and energy is pretty high. The financial sector seems to be doing pretty good. I have a database, a domain with over 180 stocks. I have them categorized into areas of interest. This is financial, China, energy, green energy, 5G. Some of them fit quite nicely in the Internet of Things concept. This is stocks for my financial stocks. Then I backtested against RSI and the MACD. This is the MACD indicator, and these stocks perform quite nicely. There's been one winner, one trade, 100%. 3 trades, 3 winners, 100%. 4 trades, 3 winners, 75%. Then each night I run a routine to get signals from my database. This is the RSI, the MACD, and the zigzag. Particularly, I'll be watching these stocks here on Monday. There's currently 182 stocks on my domain. There's 111 that work quite well with RSI indicator, and 77 work good with the MACD. And there's 40 stocks in my best portfolio. In other words, I picked out the best 40. Of that 182 stocks, there is 53 in an uptrend and 30 in a strong uptrend, 14 in a downtrend. Of all the other stocks, I've categorized either uptrend or downtrend, and it seems like my database is trending upward. These are the stocks that are trending, strongly trending, and these are the stocks that are not doing so hot and trending downward. Corporate Technologies, Delta Airlines, Google, trending upward. JD, I like that. These are all the stocks that are moving upward in strong trend. And these are the stocks that are not doing so hot in a downtrend. These are my current open trades. On Friday afternoon, I took 2 long positions in Albemarle and also Plug. These are the closed trades for the week. We'll look at 1 or 2. Let's look at 8. Open the trade on the 27th and close the trade on Friday. Open the trade here and closed it here. Close it for a loss. Let's look at another one. F5 Networks. The RSI indicator was used. A long signal was taken on the 23rd of September. In this for a while and closed out on Friday for a profit. Taken here. RSI indicator. Zigzag up. MACD was a little while before. We took the RSI and we rode it all the way up. You could have got out of here, but you wouldn't have got in with it and missed this move. This is where it gets a little iffy. You got to know when to stay in. If you're feeling comfortable, stay in, ride it up. I think it's important to track your trades. This is my trades, tracking. And this is, I'm taking a look at my closed trades, and then I will go back and look at each one and see how I did. There's some losses here and some winners. Now let's look at my open trades. I have 16 trades open. 13 trades open. 13 are winners and 3 losers. This column here shows that I should take some action. Can't take any action today. Today's Sunday. This is a relatively new one, and it's showing a loss. These are the 2 trades I took on Friday, and they're already saying that I'm losing. Let's pick one. Goldman Sachs on February 2nd. It's a long trade using the MACD indicator. MACD here, regime change here, nice ride. Still in the trade because there hasn't been any regime change. And remember now, I'm not going to get a single here until 2 days after it starts decreasing. So I'll lose some money, or I can take it out now. I can look at this and say, hey, looks like you're going to go down very soon based on the MACD indicator. Also, the RSI looks like it's ready to pop down as well. And we're losing some momentum up here. Might be time to get out. I believe it is. I might close this out making this video was, well, worth it. I did not notice this before. In my portfolio of stocks, 180 stocks, I can run a routine and do a back test against the RSI and the MACD, and also can use a setting that gives an artificial bar for the future, which is actually the close. And I can go ahead and see the trades for the next day. I actually ran this routine at 3 o'clock on Friday and actually took these trades late Friday afternoon. First one is Albemarle. The zigzag is changing. It probably will change tomorrow if we have a up day. RSI is showing a buy. And so I took this trade late afternoon. Likewise, Plug Power for the same reason. Regime change, RSI, and took the trade. I might have been jumping the gun. Should have waited till Monday's open and then seen how things go and then took the trade. The last thing I'd like to talk about is my Internet of Things stock list. I have 40 trades in my Internet of Things best stock list. I'm at 13 open trades at the moment. I'm investing $1,000 at a time, and I currently have this much in profit. These are my stocks. I'll cover this portfolio more in depth at a future time. So I hope this helped you to see how I'm managing my trades. I will produce other videos going in more in depth in each of the areas that I discussed. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.